Hello, and welcome to the UK Parliament Week Big Assembly. In this video, we'll be focusing on the journey of a parliament, from state opening all the way through a parliamentary session to the end of a parliament. We'll find out what happens along the way. We'll get a behind-the-scenes look at what it's like to work in some of the different jobs here. And we'll find out what schools across the UK have been doing to learn more about UK Parliament.
Parliament isn't just a building, it's more like the people that work in the building.
A UK Parliament operates for everyone.
A UK Parliament term usually lasts around 5 years until the government calls for a general election.
The state opening is the ceremony that officially starts off the Parliament year.
The UK Parliament is split up into three parts: House of Commons, House of Lords and the Monarch.
The House of Commons sits Mondays to Thursdays and sometimes Fridays.
This is good because it gives MPs time to spend time in their constituency and fix things.
Oh, you got to look at that. It's not very nice.
Blackrod is banging on the door for the Commons to open.
Blackrod! State opening is the main ceremonial event of the parliamentary calendar. It's the only regular occasion where the three parts of Parliament meet. The event begins with the King's procession from Buckingham Palace to the Houses of Parliament and into the Lords' Chamber. Then, the House of Lords official, known as Blackrod, is sent to summon the MPs from the Commons Chamber to listen to the monarch's speech in the Lords' Chamber. After state opening finishes, a new parliamentary session has officially started. UK Parliament has three parts. The House of Commons, which is made up of Members of Parliament, or MPs, who are elected to represent their local area, called a constituency. The House of Lords. Members of this house are appointed for their knowledge and experience. Being a member makes you a baroness or a lord. And then there's the monarchy, the king or queen, who mostly has a ceremonial role today. They attend the state opening of Parliament and agree new laws by royal assent.
The Lords, they scrutinise the government, create laws and debate important issues.
In the Commons Chamber, there are specific places for MPs to sit, depending on what role they have. There is the Speaker in their Speaker's chair, making sure everyone is following the rules. Government benches for the governing party MPs to sit in, and opposition benches, where MPs from every other party sit. The House of Lords has the Lord Speaker, whose role is similar to the Speaker in the House of Commons. The Lord Speaker sits on the woolsack in the Lords' Chamber. Lords and baronesses can be members of political parties, so there are government and opposition benches in this chamber too, just like the House of Commons. But one thing that's different is that there is a specific area for crossbenchers to sit. These are lords and baronesses who are independent because they don't belong to any political party.
Lots of people work in the UK Parliament, so they have lords and baronesses in the House of Lords. They advise, but they're not elected. In the House of Commons, you've got MPs and the Speaker, and they debate on new policies and represent the people of the UK.
My name is Johanna Salberg and I'm an Associate Sergeant at Arms. Me and my team look after the chamber, the committee rooms, everyone who's in them and visits them. So a typical day in my role includes being in the chamber, listening into proceedings and making sure that all is in order and being there on hand if anything happens. My role is very important for the workings of Parliament because it ensures everyone can do their job safely and everyone who comes and visits can do so in a safe way. UK Parliament Week is such a fantastic celebration of everything that is Parliament and all the incredible things that it does. It's a great opportunity to learn more and to connect with other people who are interested in the work of Parliament.
In the chambers, members pass new laws or change existing laws. This is one of UK Parliament's main functions. Members give their opinions on proposed new laws and issues of the day in debates.
Less poverty! More benefits! Less poverty!
More housing!
Less crime!
Help the poor!
Better education!
Order! Order!
We were exploring how a debate goes in Parliament.
Things can get quite heated, but it's not necessarily a bad thing.
The person who represents us is our local MP and He gets thoughts across and tells Parliament about them.
In debates, MPs can voice the concerns and interests of their constituents, and members of the Lords can speak about issues brought to their attention by the public. This helps MPs and Lords to reach an informed decision on a subject. When it's time for them to decide, they hold a vote, for or against, called a division.
Aye. No!
So the noes have it, unlock.
Prime Minister's questions and ministerial question time also happen in the chambers. These are opportunities for members to check and challenge the work of government.
I would like to ask the Honourable Lady her views on schools in the UK starting an hour later.
The UK government values education, so we do not agree that schools should start an hour later.
Select committees are groups of MPs or members of the House of Lords set up to investigate specific issues relating to the work of government. The committees look at evidence from experts or members of the public with personal experience of the issue. People of all ages can provide evidence to select committees, and select committees want to hear from a wide range of people who know about the topics they investigate. This helps them understand problems. The different ideas that they hear, and the more people they hear from, the better their work will be. If a petition is started on the UK Parliament Petitions website, it can be a way for people to ask for action from the government. Petitions are an effective way to draw attention to an issue and to make an impact. Anyone can sign a petition and anyone can start one. The more signatures a petition gets, the more impact it has. Get enough signatures and your petition will be considered for a debate in Parliament. Petition debates allow MPs from all parties to discuss the important issues raised by one or more petitions and put their concerns to government ministers. Petition debates can raise awareness of an issue and can influence decision-making in the government and UK Parliament.
Hello, my name's Paul Druitt and I'm one of the doorkeepers in the House of Lords. We maintain the good order and smooth running of the chamber. We open up the chamber and open up the side galleries and strangers galleries. We prepare the desks and all the paperwork, and then we're ready for the House to begin to sit. Just before then, we take part in the ceremony of bringing in the mace. As soon as the mace is in the chamber, the House can then start sitting. You need to have a very good memory. We have to remember all of the Lords by sight, remember their names, because that's how they get recorded that they have attended. We also need to keep on top of the rules of the House and how the House works. So yeah, we quite often get posed questions, so we need to be on top of all of that. Goosebumps every day. You are walking where history has been made. It's fantastic. Every single day you notice something new and you learn something new.
The end of a year-long parliamentary session is called prorogation. The end of a 5-year parliament is called dissolution. After a parliament is dissolved, there are no MPs, and a general election is called when people can vote for the person they want to represent them in the next parliament. Anyone who wants to be an MP again must stand as a candidate for re-election. Since members of the House of Lords are chosen, not elected, they keep their positions, but all business in the House of Lords ends. Once there has been a general election and the new government has formed, the state opening of Parliament can happen again. Then, UK Parliament can continue making laws, checking the work of government and representing you.
UK Parliament Week is important because it teaches young people about how Parliament works and what goes on within general politics.
I think if you can get people engaged and get people interested in learning about Parliament, we are setting them up to be engaged members of society, to want to vote, to want to make a difference, and to also teach them who to go to if there's an issue in their constituency.
UK Parliament Week is an annual event, spreading the word about what Parliament is, what it does, and how you can get involved. It's a great way to find out new things about UK Parliament or be reminded of things you might have forgotten. You'll get a free kit to help you get informed about your UK Parliament, take action and make an impact on the issues that you care about. Visit ukparliamentweek.org to find out more.